When some scientists travel to different planets to save Earth, they begin uncovering the secrets of the universe. They discover strange planets and learn how to travel to any part of the universe by creating wormholes. This is the second and final season of the adventure series. If you haven't seen the first season yet, you can find the link in the description below. At the end of the first season, alien ships from Akaya had completely destroyed the planet Zakir. As a result, pieces of the broken planet started hitting Nico's ship. To avoid the debris, the entire crew begins to head back towards Earth as quickly as possible. However, the debris has spread everywhere, making it difficult to escape. To protect themselves, they create a shield using all the ship's energy. During this time, their pilot Bochum is killed. To continue his mission, Nico wakes up another astronaut, Richard, from cryosleep. Afterwards, the crew finds an implant from the Akaya aliens. Their AI, William, uses this implant to create another AI. This new AI is built from human code, but also contains alien code from the implant. With this combination, they can understand the language of the Akaya aliens and learn what the aliens want from humans. William has significant control over this new AI because part of her is alien, ensuring she cannot harm the ship. This alien AI changes her form and names herself Lara. She begins interacting with the crew, asking the soldiers about the potential next steps of the Akaya aliens. Lara explains that the aliens might increase their control over Earth more aggressively, especially since Nico's group had destroyed their artifact on the Zakir planet. A few hours after escaping the debris, the crew discovers that their ship has been badly damaged. Now they can't travel through space at hyperspeed. To fix this, two astronauts, Oliver and August, go out into space to repair the ship's hyper engine. Before they can finish the repairs, they spot a strange Akaya ship approaching. Everyone becomes scared because their damaged ship can't attack or escape with the hyperspeed engine shut down. The Akaya alien ship attacks, and Oliver and August, who are outside repairing the ship, are killed. The crew inside is devastated by the loss of their fellow astronauts, but feel helpless to do anything about it. Meanwhile, the crew notices that the alien ships have stopped attacking. They turn to the alien AI, Lara, asking her to interpret the aliens' language to understand their intentions. Lara contacts the alien ship and informs the crew that the aliens want Nico to come aboard their ship for negotiations to prevent further conflict between humans and the Akaya. Everyone is worried about Nico going alone, but she reasons that if the aliens wanted to kill them, they could have done so already. Nico believes that by going to the alien ship, she can buy time for the others to repair their ship's hyper engine and prepare for a potential escape. She acknowledges the risk but instructs the crew to flee to Earth and warn humanity if she doesn't return. With a determined mindset, Nico boards a shuttle and heads towards the Akaya alien ship. On Earth, Eric has fulfilled his condition by freeing Harper so that the alien artifact could cure his daughter's cancer. He now takes his daughter into the artifact, where he is instructed to lay her on a bed and wait outside. Meanwhile, Nico arrives at the alien ship surrounded by darkness. Nervous about encountering the aliens, she is suddenly met with lights and bubbles, realizing that these are the Akaya aliens, though their true form might be invisible to human eyes. Nico loses contact with her ship, adding to her anxiety. Back on Nico's ship, the crew works diligently to repair the hyper engine, aiming to leave as soon as they receive a signal from Nico, hoping for Nico's safe return in their successful escape. As Nico moves further into the alien ship, she unexpectedly finds her daughter lying on a bed in front of her. Initially, Nico thinks it is an illusion, but it turns out to be her real daughter, whom Eric had taken to the artifact on Earth for healing. Unaware of these events, Nico gives her wedding ring to her daughter. Suddenly, the reality around Nico shifts. She now finds herself in different clothes, standing near her mother. Realizing that this is not her real mother, but an alien taking a familiar form to communicate, Nico starts talking to her. Meanwhile, the crew on Nico's ship has successfully repaired the hyper engine, meaning they are now ready to leave once they receive a signal from Nico. Nico is still on the alien ship with no contact with her crew. Cass comes up with the idea to send Lara, who has alien codes, to the Akaya ship. This way, they can gather details about the alien ship and understand how it operates. Their plan works, and Lara successfully boards the alien ship, sending back crucial information to the crew. Inside the alien ship, Nico asks the alien, who appears as her mother, what the Akaya aliens want from humans and Earth. The alien explains that they cannot allow humans to do as they please anymore. With humans building hyperspeed spaceships and venturing beyond their solar system, the Akaya want to prevent them from leaving Earth. In return, the Akaya offer to help humans clean and can restore Earth's environment. Nico counters, saying that the Achaea must have made similar promises to the people of the Zakir planet, yet they destroyed the entire planet, leaving no survivors. The Achaea alien responds that the disaster on Zakir was the fault of its inhabitants, who tried to expel the Achaea. This forced the Achaea to retaliate and eliminate everyone on the planet. The Achaea alien threatens that if humans don't comply with their demands, they will face the same fate as the Zakir planet. They urge humans to accept Achaea control and hand over the entire planet to them, warning that destroying Earth is within their capabilities. Additionally, they demand that humans immediately halt all programs related to dangerous and nuclear weapons. Nico realizes that accepting the aliens' offer would mean surrendering humanity's freedom and becoming their slaves. Refusing to succumb to their control, Nico rejects the offer and returns to her shuttle to go back to her ship. Cass arrives just in time to pick up Nico, but before they can leave, they witness their ship engaging the hyperspeed engines to escape from the Achaea. On Earth, Eric's daughter emerges from the artifact fully healed, revealing that she found Nico inside and received her mother's ring. Eric realizes that the artifact is an alien technology acting as a portal, connecting to planets where similar artifacts are installed. Meanwhile, the crew in space begins their journey back to Earth, with the Achaea ship, along with Nico and Cass, following closely behind. The alien posing as Nico's mother informs Nico that since she rejected their offer, they will kill her and then destroy their ship. However, before the aliens can act, both ships approach a massive neutron star. The intense energy from the star begins to collide with the ships. As the energy of the neutron star impacts them, the alien posing as Nico's mother disintegrates. Both ships sustain significant damage from the collision, with NASA's ship also affected. However, it becomes apparent that the Achaea ship suffers more damage, indicating that Achaea technology cannot withstand the energy of the neutron star. It seems like the energy of the neutron star indeed poses a significant weakness for the Achaea aliens, as demonstrated by the damage inflicted on their ship. The crew realizes this potential weakness as they observe the effects of the second energy shockwave. The alien implant they possess is completely destroyed by the energy, while the Achaea ship is on the verge of destruction. As Nico and Cass prepare to depart from their shuttle, the Achaea aliens approach them with a plea for help. They explain that if the third energy wave hits their ship, many Achaea beings still on board will be killed. They ask Nico to tow their ship away from the neutron star with her own, promising to lessen their power over humans in return. Nico understands the dilemma, but recognizes the risk of aiding the Achaea aliens. Despite their offer to reduce their control over humanity, she knows that saving them now could lead to future attacks. With the newfound knowledge of the Achaea aliens' weakness, Nico and Cass make the decision to leave the Achaea ship near the neutron star and head back to Earth. They inform the rest of the crew about their plan to harness the energy of the neutron star and develop it into a weapon against the Achaea aliens. As the third energy wave approaches, the Achaea ship is obliterated near the neutron star. This victory brings renewed hope to Nico's group, who begin researching and developing a new neutron weapon using the data sent by Lara. However, they are also concerned about potential repercussions from the Achaea home planet if the aliens had managed to send a distress signal before their ship's destruction. Fearing possible retaliation on Earth, the crew decides to enact their backup plan. They search for a habitable planet along their route and, upon finding one, begin implementing their contingency measures. Fearing the potential destruction of Earth by the Achaea aliens, a special team was dispatched alongside the ships sent in search of Picanis. Their mission, to find and secure a habitable planet where humanity could seek refuge if Earth were to face annihilation. Among this team was Paula, their leader, who was awakened for this crucial task. As the ship orbits the planet, Paula, along with Bernie and Cass, prepares to descend to the surface in a shuttle to assess its habitability for humans. After landing on the planet, Paula, Bernie, and Cass discover a landscape reminiscent of Earth, but with distinct differences. The flora, including trees with blue and red hues, appears non-threatening. They collect samples of soil and water for analysis aboard their ship. As they prepare to depart, their shuttle comes under attack by an unseen assailant. Though they cannot identify the attacker, they quickly ascend to their ship with the collected data about the planet. They learn that the planet's day lasts 30 hours, similar to Earth, and its tilted axis results in changing weather patterns conducive to farming. The water is cleaner than Earth's, and the mineral-rich soil is suitable for construction. Furthermore, the planet's gravity is 10% lower than Earth's, offering advantages. In summary, the planet appears to surpass Earth in several aspects, making it a promising candidate for human habitation. The crew's next step is to awaken awaken 30 members of Paula's team from cryosleep. Their mission, to explore the planet's biodiversity and investigate any potential life forms. With the door of the Akaya artifact now open for Eric, he is tasked with delivering a message to humanity on behalf of the aliens. Despite Nico's rejection of their offer, the aliens express their desire to assist humans in restoring Earth's environment. They ask for nothing in return except for humans to accept them and agree to have implants inserted into their heads. To demonstrate their capabilities, the aliens provide Eric with a device. This device has the power to transform inhospitable areas into habitable ones, according to human desires. Eric, along with the head of NASA, decides to test the device in an area where nuclear weapons were once tested, rendering it uninhabitable due to high radiation levels for the next 200 years. Meanwhile, Paula and Cass, along with 30 crew members, land on the new planet. They quickly realize they are being followed, indicating the presence of some form of life. Suddenly, they are attacked with a wooden spear, and a large creature appears before them. Cass is astonished, recognizing that the creature is indigenous to the planet. The creature attempts to communicate with Cass, though she cannot understand its language. Overcome by fear, Paula shoots the creature, killing it and discovering its yellow blood. Returning to the ship, Cass and Paula report their findings to Nico. They explain that the planet already harbors an intelligent life form. While these beings are not as technologically advanced as humans, they can speak, craft wooden weapons, and live in groups. After hearing the report about the indigenous life forms on the planet, Nico decides against settling there. She asserts that they cannot justify killing another species just to live on their planet. Paula disagrees, arguing that the native species is underdeveloped and could be easily eradicated to make way for humans. However, Nico stands firm, emphasizing the ethical stance held by their scientists. If intelligent life exists on a planet, humans should not colonize it, as doing so would make them no different from the Akaya aliens. The crew prepares to leave the planet and return to Earth, respecting the native life forms. At this crucial moment, AI William brings exciting news. From the data they retrieve from the Akaya ship, they discover that the Akaya use wormholes to travel across the universe, allowing them to traverse vast distances, such as the 1,000 light years from their home planet to Earth in a short time. With this new information, they realize they now possess the formula to create wormholes. This means they no longer need to wait months to return to Earth. Upon further research, the crew realizes their ship lacks sufficient energy to create a stable wormhole to their solar system. Nico decides to use 90% of the ship's energy to create a small wormhole that can transport half of the ship back to Earth. This process requires someone to stay behind to operate the wormhole generator. Nico volunteers to remain behind with Richard. She decides to send the rest of the crew back to Earth, where they will have only 14 days of oxygen. During this time, the team on Earth must gather enough energy to create a new wormhole and retrieve Nico and Richard. On Earth, NASA places the alien device in a heavily irradiated area, expecting it to demonstrate the Akaya aliens' promised capabilities. Suddenly, a massive blast occurs. Within minutes, the once barren, radiation-laden site transforms into a lush landscape with towering trees and zero radiation. The soil becomes exceptionally fertile, far surpassing other areas. This remarkable transformation convinces many that the aliens are indeed kind. Journalist Harper, who had previously advocated for the aliens, publicly repeats that the Akaya have come to help humanity. Influenced by these developments and Harper's endorsement, officials and the public alike begin to accept the Akaya aliens and agree to receive their implants. However, Eric remains deeply troubled. Despite the apparent benefits, he senses a hidden agenda and fears that the aliens are using these miraculous changes to lure humanity into self-approval and control. By now, the group successfully creates a wormhole in space, through which they can clearly see Jupiter. This achievement means they, like the aliens, can now construct wormholes. According to the plan, Nico watches as the astronauts and the remaining half of the ship enter the wormhole, heading toward Earth. She and Richard remain behind, waiting for help to come from Earth. Due to the lack of energy, the wormhole is highly unstable, but the team manages to reach Jupiter. Upon arrival, they re-establish signals with Earth that had been previously lost. They now possess crucial knowledge about the Akaya aliens' weakness, enabling them to develop weapons against them, and they have the ability to create wormholes. However, as they start receiving video transmissions from Earth, they are shocked by what they see. The situation on Earth has drastically changed. Most people have embraced the Akaya aliens, and many, including prominent leaders and policymakers, have already had alien implants inserted into their heads, believing the aliens are there to help them. The crew members are terrified upon discovering that most Earthlings support the Akaya. Cass instructs the crew to keep their plans to develop neutron star weapons against the Akaya a secret. They need to return to Earth to identify how many people still oppose the Akaya. Upon their return, the security agency arrests them, interrogating them about the mission. The crew quickly realizes that the security agency is under alien control, seeking information about their neutron star weapon. The crew members lie, denying any knowledge of such a weapon. However, the security head grows suspicious and personally inspects their ship, still orbiting Earth. Finding nothing, he begins destroying the ship's machinery to prevent weapon creation. Meanwhile, Eric learns about the situation and alerts the crew. He stresses that to expel the Akaya from Earth, they must protect their ship. The crew, understanding the critical nature of their mission, devises a plan to save their ship and continue their efforts against the Akaya. Many days had passed, and Richard and Nico had come to the harsh realization that no one from Earth was coming to rescue them. With their oxygen supplies running dangerously low, Nico remembered that all the planets with Akaya artifacts were interconnected by some kind of portal system. She suggested to Richard that if they could reach a nearby planet with an artifact, they could use it to return to Earth. Meanwhile, Cass and Eric decided to return to the ship to speak with the security head. They explained that they had made significant progress in researching how to build weapons against the Akaya. They promised to hand over their findings to the government, but emphasized that they needed more energy to create another wormhole. This wormhole would allow them to bring Nico and Richard back to Earth. The security head, who had an alien implant in his head, listened carefully. He revealed that he knew Nico and Richard had landed on another planet and were attempting to enter an Akaya artifact. He assured Cass and Eric that the Akaya would take care of bringing them back to Earth. Upon Nico and Richard's return to Earth, Cass and Eric take decisive action against the security head, recognizing the imminent threat posed by the Akaya aliens. They refuse to allow the aliens to seize control of Earth, especially now that they possess a weapon against them. With determination, they focus on completing the neutron weapon. The Akaya aliens, having learned of the humans' weapon through the implant, initiate an attack on Earth. Over 100 alien ships converge on the planet, signaling imminent danger. Meanwhile, Eric and Cass work tirelessly to finalize the neutron weapon. In a daring move, they target an Akaya ship with their newly developed weapon. The successful destruction of the ship confirms the effectiveness of their weapon. As a result, the alien artifact on Earth begins to disintegrate, signaling the defeat of the Akaya aliens by humanity. With the threat neutralized, the remaining alien ships retreat to their home planet. Unfortunately, all individuals with the alien implants, including the security head, perish due to their head injuries caused by the implants. Following the victory against the Akaya aliens, NASA receives messages from numerous planets seeking liberation from Akaya control. Recognizing the opportunity to free other life forms from Akaya rule, countries unite in a new project. With the newly acquired wormhole technology and neutron weapons, Earth launches thousands of spaceships to various planets. Their mission, to liberate each planet from the grip of the alien artifact. Humanity's efforts result in the liberation of countless life forms across the galaxy. Despite the sacrifices made by astronauts during these missions, Earth chooses not to colonize the liberated planets, respecting the indigenous life form's sovereignty. With each planet freed from Akaya control, humanity solidifies its legacy as protectors of freedom and defenders against Akaya rule. And with this, the adventure series concludes. Thanks for tuning in, guys.